take some credit for the next run here, kid?
A little bit. I'll take a little bit. Some would say Danhausen's a part of the team.
Wemby and the Spurs aren't going down without a fight. They were relentless in Game 3, but can they withstand another run at the Garden?
The Stanley Cup Finals are so tight that they had multiple overtimes already. We'll break it all down.
Thanks to Conchita especially for sharing her experience, giving me so many advices.
We have new Grand Slam winners from Roland Garos, and Serena Williams is back like she never left.
The Athletics debut in Las Vegas, while the Freeway Series had a clear winner and a baseball story that will bring you to tears.
Hey, I may have to slide you some human money so you could curse the Green Bay Packers when they play against my Bears.
I think they've been cursed already. Maybe Hausen should uncurse. Danhausen always has a price.
The Bears are planning to leave Chicago, racing news, the latest in the King and Queen of the Ring, and so much more this week on They Be Talkin.
They be talking, 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 talking.
Hey, welcome. Happy Wednesday. I'm your host, Shorty Bang Bang, live. Oh, there's my audience. We have a sleepy audience at 6 o'clock Pacific. That's when we are live. They Be Talking, where we talk sports, the fun of it. And before I go any further, though, because we had a huge week of sports. But before I go further, I need my homie. I need my dude, my co-host, Dizzy. Welcome to the show, man. Dizzy.
How you doing, Shorty?
Hey. There he is. Got your fresh mask on.
Oh, they're blowing the whistle on me already.
Okay, no. It's too soon for that, okay, because we have so much to go over. It's officially the World Cup. FIFA is kicking off this weekend. And then we also got NBA Finals basketball to recap. But before that, okay, let's get into Game 3. Game 3, that was last week. Dizzy, everybody and their mama in New York.
Technically, it was Monday, so technically this week. It feels like last week. There's so much going on.
Okay, oh, wow. See, look, it's got me dizzy. All right, Monday. Everybody in New York thought, well, everyone in the world possibly thought the Knicks were going to just take it after they stole first two games in the series. But Victor Wembanyama, he said, absolutely not. Wemby shook off those first two games, and he went into that hostile territory called the Garden and dropped 32 points and 3 blocks. Look at those numbers. Oh, yeah. He pointed to him. 32, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks. And rookie Stephon Castle, he stepped his game all the way up, and he got 23 points to snap the Knicks' 13-game playoff streak. I don't want to say finally, because New York's going to come for me. But that's crazy. But it's not like New York didn't put in a fight, right, Dizzy?
No, I mean, Jalen Brunson, he fought hard. He had 32 points on his own, but it felt like the supporting cast wasn't really there on Monday. It felt like a one-man show, and that's not something that the Knicks can consistently do and win. And that's not how they were playing. So
right.
I don't know if it was the Garden's atmosphere. I don't know if it was the presence of Pat McAfee's show. I don't know if it was the presence of Danhausen. I don't know if it was the reffing having a bias. I don't know if it was that dark presence that was also there in the stadium.
Oh.
We can get into that in a little bit.
It was
Let's see what Mike Brown had to say.
Okay.
Thought I'd be in the NBA Finals and see a team get 24 free throw attempts in the second half to another team's 8. And I don't think I complain much about officials or the fairness when it comes to the free throw attempts. San Antonio is a great team. They're a great team. Okay, it's going to lower our odds big time if we play game 4 and in the second half they get 24 free throw attempts to our 8.
Well, stop fouling. Stop.
There were a couple of missed calls that were very clear in that game, and at times Jalen Brunson got run over twice, and there was no call. I understand that they want to, make it movie magic, that they want to pair it up, that they want to even it out, that they didn't want the Knicks to sweep.
Oh.
But you can't do it so blatantly. You just can't do it so blatantly. You cannot just hand a game over to one team. You cannot. And
That's
the league and the refs were handing the game to San Antonio in game 3. Not even Danhausen can fight against the NBA.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe Danhausen has his luck run out. What's going on? He put the curse and uncurse, and now they was on a streak, and now they looking like that face right there. Like, duh, what do we do?
I mean, you cannot discredit the 13 straight wins.
No, not at all.
You cannot not feel for the Knicks argument as far as the reffing and the bias and the rarity of it all.
It was rough out there for sure. Okay, well maybe.
But again, the unlikeliest of guests showed up and changed the energy completely. And there was a mix of cheers and there was a lot of jeers. Take a look.
Cheers.
I don't know, Shorty. If you're telling me and you start posing for the camera when you get shown on the Titantron by saluting, that drew a lot of boos.
Yeah.
If you look at his social media, it sounds like they're chanting for him. This is Randall C. Williams who posted it. He was at the game. Mm-hmm. I kind of have to believe that there was a mix of cheers and a mix of jeers, but it definitely was a different atmosphere. They had told people to come in at least 2 hours early to get cleared through security. It
was all around.
It just creates a nuisance. I mean, I'm happy that he was able to. I'm happy he was able to go see a game. If you're a fan and you want to see a game and you get to go see a game, great. Mm-hmm. But not when you're dragging along Secret Service and a bunch of other stuff and creating chaos at the first game in the Garden since 1999 in the NBA Finals. I think it's a little selfish. I don't want to speak poorly of The Office because I respect The Office, but I really question the decision by the officer in charge.
Well, I'll just say it was unnecessary. It definitely brought a bad vibe to the Garden and to New York. It added to all the hype and hysteria, and perhaps that's what a certain someone who attended wanted. I don't know. I do feel bad for New York and the Knicks in that sense. He's not there tonight, So you don't got that excuse. We'll see what happens.
No,
Who you got?
I think the Knicks should take Game 4. I think the Knicks should take a 3-1 lead back to San Antonio, and I think the series will finish in 6.
Okay, all right.
Which means the Knicks in 6.
Okay, all right.
The question is, how many will this man put up today?
He's gonna put up a lot because see, they've got the win. They got the win that they needed to get. That adds a little more momentum. That adds a little more confidence, especially in Wemby. He was pushing and shoving on Monday. I think tonight he might tone it down a bit, but he was trying to let his presence be known as he should. Now it's just a matter of the remainder of the team stepping up and stepping up on defense and doing what they got to do.
So who do you got in tonight's game?
Spurs.
So we're going tied back to...
We're going tie, baby. 2-2. Bring it back to San Antonio. Like a fresh series.
I'll bet you an ice cream cone that the Knicks win today.
Oh, an ice cream cone. Okay. That's very 1960s of you.
Hey, I'm a baller on a budget until Art starts paying for my jerseys.
Oh, man. Art owes me so much money. It's okay. We're gonna get to Art.
Well, we also gotta just add the one thing that the NBA put the stat up and I was in shock. Only 3 players in the history have had 30 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds in the finals at 22 or younger. Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, and now Wemby.
That's great company, and that's telling me something there. What's that telling you, Dizzy?
That the Knicks don't have players 22 or younger.
That too. Okay, well, we'll see who pulls it off tonight. Still in the first quarter right now. Still plenty more basketball to be played. How about we take it over to the other court where the Commissioner's Cup is currently going on right now. We're talking about the WNBA. All right, the Commissioner's Cup play is officially underway, and the WNBA action over there the past week has been absolute fire. If you haven't been paying attention, I understand it's a lot going on, but check out the ladies every now and then, especially right now because the standings they've been shaken up, and these teams are fighting for $500,000. So it's about to be real.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. Give it to me. Well, let's start in Vegas. All right. The defending champions, the Las Vegas Aces. Now they've had a bizarre little, weird start to their season because, well, they were undefeated on the road, but literally they've been winless inside Michelob Ultra Arena. That's also known as their home court. All right. And this past weekend, they finally broke through and secured the very first home win of the season, holding off the Golden State Valkyries 84-79. So salute to them. Finally got that win. And they're doing good in the cup. Meanwhile, in Dallas, the Wings, they're running it up, baby. They've been doing good because last year at this time, the squad, they were painfully at a 1-9 record. But recently they had a 4-game winning streak, and they were sitting at 7-3, right alongside Vegas at number 2 in the power rankings. Lot to do with that shooter they got, Paige Beckers. Dizzy, what you know about her?
She's having a spectacular season. And it's only her sophomore year. She's averaging over 18 points and 8 assists a game. Jessica Shepard is holding down the paint like a woman who's possessed, and unfortunately they had a massive cup showdown against Minnesota and they lost. But look at the chemistry that they've got they're just like you can't buy that. That's why they're near the top of the league. That's why they're sitting in third. That's why when you lose to a Minnesota, you can't get discouraged because Minnesota's an amazing team and they're on an amazing run right now. But give Dallas a little bit of time and a little bit more more development, and I think they'll be right up there with Minnesota, giving them hell for that top spot.
I think so too. They're on their way. Well, all right. So then here's a quick update for the Commissioner's Cup leaderboard. All right, because remember, it's $500,000 on the line. All right. So in the West, we got the Minnesota Lynx and the Las Vegas Aces. They're completely flawless right now. They're I think Lynx are 4-0 and the Aces are 3-0. In the East, the New York Liberty, they're holding down the top spot at an undefeated 2-0. That might be actually 3-0 now, after taking care of business against Connecticut. And the Atlanta Dream, well, they're lurking at a 3-1, setting up a high-stakes showdown between New York and Atlanta this Thursday. So,
quick shout out to Angel Reese of the Atlanta Dream.
yeah, doing big.
Just set another record.
Another one.
957 rebounds after 75 career games, shattering what Yolanda Griffin and Tina Charles did.
How many? 957 rebounds.
957 rebounds in 75 games.
Ooh, nobody can stop her. Box out, girls. What's going on? Angel Reese is a beast. She's doing it. That's an amazing stat. Shout out to Angel.
Yeah. No, like, if you're not putting a body on her, she's getting the ball.
She's getting the ball.
And if you put a body on her, she's getting the ball.
Mind made up. Get the ball. You gotta like double box her out. Well,
that's like, my math is probably gonna fail me here, but that's like 20 rebounds a game.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Everybody check Dizzy's math and see if that's correct. See if Angel is really beasting like that. Happy to see her do it. Going to continue to watch her in the Commissioner's Cup. Maybe that'll lead her to that $500,000 bag. Dizzy, it's a lot going on right now in hockey too. Have you been keeping up?
Oh boy, I have. It is insane how close and how tight the Stanley Cup playoffs have been through the first 3 games. It is unbelievable.
Yes.
It's just it's just talk about it, Shorty. Like just talk about it.
Let me talk about it then, because it has been electrifying coming from someone who really doesn't even watch hockey. But I'm tuning in now. Why? Because the Stanley Cups, they were decided. I'm sorry, games 2 and 3 of this series so far were in overtime. All right. Vegas held a 2-1 series lead after 3. The Carolina Hurricanes, they bounced back in game 4 this past game. They defeated the Golden Knights 5-3 in Sin City to tie the series at 2 games apiece. That is what I'm talking about. That is a series.
It is really, really great hockey, hard-hitting hockey. No excuses, no whining about free throws or penalties or anything like that. They are putting up some numbers.
Yeah.
You got to give a special shout out to Brandon Boosie, who got his first career win. He is the backup goalie for Carolina, and he came in and he held it down as time was closing down. It's his first career win. It is absolutely great to see. You also got to give a quick shout out to Nikolaj Ehlers, who got a 3-point night, 1 goal, 2 assists. Carolina, they're putting up the numbers. They're putting up amazing things, but the fans in Carolina are absolutely insane.
Yes.
You're talking about fans going to an arena to watch the game from Vegas and packing the house. Here's the last few moments from there. That's
love
an
it.
empty stadium. They went to an empty stadium to watch it and live with their fellow fans. Raleigh is really having a ball.
As they should. Their team just tied the series. The support is there. Perhaps they're the 6 man or 12 man. How many men are in hockey? What would they be?
They're technically they'd be the 7th.
The 7th man. That's what
Because
they are.
there's 5 skaters and 1 goalie on the ice at a time.
Okay, boom, bang. There you go. Shout out to Carolina. It's a series. That's what I'm happy to see. I just want to see a good old series. I'm still going for Vegas. Why? I just got a feeling. But the Hurricanes are definitely in the running for Stanley Cup champions. Dizzy, are you going with the Canes? Who are you going with?
I am going with the Canes.
Oh.
I am going with the Canes, but only because I cannot cheer for another team in the Kings division. Therefore, Vegas.
All right, you loyal. You more loyal than me.
Yeah, but speaking of Vegas, we're staying in Vegas, but in a different sport.
Yes, we are. A whole nother sport coming to Vegas. That's right. Major League Baseball has officially arrived in the desert. We're talking about the Athletics. They just walked out for their first regular season home series in Las Vegas, taking over the AAA park in Summerlin, while their massive $2 billion dome gets built on the Strip. Bang, bang. A $2 billion, I guess so. Well, the A's and the Milwaukee Brewers, they went to war in a 12-inning game that ended with the Brewers win 15 to the A's 14. In that game alone, there was 34 hits, 11 home runs, and 16 umpire challenges. What a way to play some baseball in the desert. Although I see that stadium doesn't have a dome, so
they're playing in a minor league stadium right now. It's just to get the hype. It's just to get the fans, used to it. It's also not that hot right now in Vegas. Right now. Hence why they need a dome. Because it gets really, really hot the further we go into summer. But look, to all the people in Vegas, you should be happy. You are getting another professional team in your city.
Yep. Why not? More to gamble on.
It is. Well, it's also a spectacle. It's adding to the flavor of the city. It's a city that's in growth.
I can't wait to see the stadium too, because I know that's going to be. I saw what they did with the Raiders. See what they do with this park. A quick question, Dizzy. A little off the script here. Why isn't hockey played in the winter?
It is.
What you mean?
It's just the season goes until the spring, and then spring is where the playoffs start. And now that we're getting closer to summer, the series have been very competitive. So it's been just stretches.
Stretches
Look,
out.
It's good TV. It's good TV.
No, it's great TV. And now that I think of it, yeah, that's right. The season starts right alongside basketball starts. So, good. All right. Well, Myles Garrett.
They start around Halloween and they end around the summer.
I remember now. What's up with Myles Garrett? He's throwing first pitches at the Dodger game.
Yeah, but you're skipping the Freeway Series. You guys actually won that one.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and boast about the Freeway Series that happened between the Dodgers and the Angels at Dodger Stadium this past weekend. The Dodgers have won the first series by sweeping the Halos at Angel Stadium. But then in game one, did you just boo? Hold on. In game one, Freddie Freeman, he hit a walk-off home run like he does in Freddie Freeman style. But on Saturday, it was an absolute blowout. The Blue Crew themselves, they scored 9 in the first inning en route to a 13-5 win. Give it up for the Blue Crew. That's right. But part of the game that you had to see was Miggy Rojas throwing this amazing out practically from the shortstop while playing the second base. Wow. Trout and the Angels, they stood strong, avoiding a season sweep by winning on Sunday. Look at that, though. My God. Ouch.
Yeah. It was originally called safe, and then Miggy Rojas had to do his thing.
Yeah, he did. Look, just I don't know how they do that, but that's why they get paid the big bucks. Dizzy, what's up with your Angels?
The pitching was horrible. You cannot overcome 9 runs in the first inning.
No, that's
that game on Saturday was absolutely hard to just swallow. The game on Friday was bittersweet because it was tight. It was 0-0 for 9 innings, and then Freddie got a hold of one. You
gotta watch out for Freddie.
It's hard to beat the Dodgers when the Dodgers are clicking on all cylinders. It's hard to get a hit on the Dodgers when they're playing defense the way Miggy plays defense.
So sorry. Maybe next time, Dizzy. We'll see you in the next freeway series. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Moving on.
We swept you guys last year.
Okay, you gonna hold on to it too, huh? You just gonna.
I'm going to because it's the only thing I got to hold on to.
Okay, all right, we'll give it to you. Go ahead. You and your Angels. Well, geez, could you at least cheer for Myles Garrett?
No.
Well, he threw out the first.
Okay, hold on. I could cheer one thing for Myles Garrett.
Okay.
The T-shirt he wore.
Okay. Yes.
I can cheer for that.
Nah, that's a dope shirt.
I can cheer for that. I can cheer for that T-shirt.
That's a great.
I have a lot of respect for Kobe.
Perfect
Dude,
for his pitch.
Myles just looks like a young kid having fun, and he's really not a young kid.
Just cheesing.
But just talk about that first pitch, though.
The first pitch. Right. Well, Saturday, Myles Garrett, he got all the celebrities hype and love from the Angelinos. Let's look at it. It was a monstrous throw. Straight over. Well, not quite over the plate, but almost over the plate.
No, but he threw it from the mound, and he threw it hard.
Oh, did I not say that? Yes, he did. He threw it from the mound, which most people
threw it from the mound. Everybody throws it from in front of the mound. They don't handle that little hill very well. He handled it like a pro. I feel he played baseball in high school or something.
He played baseball. I'm pretty sure he played baseball.
I don't think me in my tip-top shape can throw it from the mound.
I think I can do it. Mm-hmm.
And get it over the plate?
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
I can do it.
All right. You heard Shorty say that. I'm going to take her to a baseball park and I'm going to have her do it.
Bring it. Let's do it. It's not that hard. Not that hard at all. Now I can't throw it like Shohei, but I'll get it across the plate. I'll get it across the plate. No. All right, let's take it to the football field. We have a player who is making a transition. No, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. Russell Wilson retired, y'all. There you go. Sierra's man, former collegiate baseball player, now former NFL quarterback Russell Wilson announced his retirement from the NFL after 14 seasons. We saw Russell Wilson come from being a third-round pick doubted for his size, but he went all the way to the Super Bowl, and he won with Seattle. He made the Pro Bowl 9 times, and he's finishing his playing days with his dizzy. He finished
his career playing for Denver, Pittsburgh, and New York.
However, he's not going to be completely off the screen because Russ will be officially joining the CBS Sports on the NFL Today. He's going to be commentating, analyzing, which I can honestly see him do. It's the perfect fit. But sad to see him go. He had an amazing career. I think Denver definitely was the last stop. Was it Denver the last stop or New York?
It was the Giants.
It was the Giants. Yeah, wrap it up. Ain't no coming back from the Giants. But, I think he's going to have a wonderful retirement. We're going to be seeing a lot of them.
Look, you cannot say enough good things about the way that Russell managed his professional career.
Yeah.
You can speak about how poorly it ended and how he probably put it off for too long before moving on.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do too hot in Denver or in Pittsburgh. But he started off okay in New York. But then it is the Giants, so it just kind of fell out.
Yeah.
Now the Giants are revamped and they've rebuilt. And I don't know if they were trying to rebuild to hold on to Russell, but Russell's hanging up the boots and he's grabbing the mics. And we wish him well.
On to his next career. Wish you well, Russell Wilson. All right. Next, from an old school QB to the new face of the league, EA Sports just dropped a bombshell. Dizzy Chicago Bears quarterback Caleb officially on the Madden NFL 27 cover. Okay. Well, he's coming off a stellar season where he threw for nearly 4,000 yards. He won a playoff game, and he gave us that iconic walk-off overtime touchdown pass against the Packers. Caleb is making history, right? He is the first ever Chicago Bear to grace the cover of Madden. That's a nice photo there. That's a nice cover. But Dizzy, I don't know. Is the Madden curse? Is that still a thing? I don't want to.
I don't want to wish it. I don't want to wish it on him, and it has been a thing. I really wish Caleb well. Yes. I'm happy that he's getting paid for this. Get your money, get it going, get your thing.
Watch your back.
Take care of yourself and try hard. Try hard not to.
Just watch your surroundings.
Not to fall into the curse.
All right. Well, we wish him well. I haven't played Madden in years. You gonna pick this game up?
I usually tend to pick them up, but not initially. I'm a gamer.
You wait. You a gamer? Okay, let's find out. Well, speaking of the Bears, though, Dizzy, Caleb, he might be the face of Chicago, but the team might not be playing in Illinois much longer. Because in a stunning move, the Bears Board of Directors just voted to advance a brand new stadium project in Hammond, Indiana. So now, after Illinois lawmakers, they stalled on giving the team a tax incentive to build in Arlington Heights of Chicago, Indiana, they swooped right on in with a massive $1 billion incentive package. While an exact site near Wolf Lake is still being finalized, the team is officially looking to cross the state lines. They've been in Illinois since 1920. The Indiana Bears, it might suddenly become a real possibility. I don't know, Dizzy. The Indy Bears. You think that's got a ring to it?
This is a slap in the face.
It's terrible.
Not only to the Chicago City Hall and the Chicago city government, but a slap in the face to all Chicago fans.
This makes no sense.
The McCaskies and the Warrens of the world are only thinking about dollar signs, and they are ignoring the fan base that has been loyal for over 100 years. Over 100 years.
Mind blowing.
You cannot tell me you're gonna pick up and leave Chicago just because you don't like the stadium that you're playing in, just because you wanted a new stadium. They just renovated Soldier Field not that long ago.
Didn't they?
What
right.
more do you want? What more are you asking for? This is some total BS. I'm not even a Chicago guy, and I'm upset for Chicago.
Me too. I'm not a Chicago woman.
Hammond, Indiana is like a 5-6 hour drive away from Chicago. Like, The Chicago season ticket holder. What are you telling him? Your money's no good. I don't want your money. Get the peep out of here. No.
I'm sorry,
In fact,
Chicago.
if I'm a Chicago fan right now, I boycott the team. I don't show up to any home game this season.
Okay. Well,
I hurt them where it hurts the most, in their pockets.
And you're absolutely right, Dizzy. If anything is going to change, that's where it has to start. Fans, you got to stay strong. You can't let these owners just do whatever. Because look what they're doing. They're taking 100-year-old franchises and moving them away from their homes. I feel bad. I feel so bad. But did I say this is in place already or no? We're still...
It's a proposal. It's a proposal.
Terrible.
They haven't broken ground. They're moving forward with the idea. All signs are pointing that they are going to move, but this is just bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chicago, city of Chicago. Well, let's lighten the mood a bit. Let's take it to Patty to the French Open. Yes, to the clay court. Just wrapped up in Paris, the French Open. It was an unforgettable Roland Garos. We have a first-time champion crowning his career and a teenage phenom taking over the world. Let's get into it. First up, the women's single final. We had 19-year-old Mira Andreeva, I believe I'm saying that right, officially cemented her status as the next big thing. She's only 19, y'all. She dominated Maya Walinska in straight sets to capture her very first Grand Slam title. She becomes the youngest women's champion in Paris since 1992. Here's her reaction to winning that beautiful trophy.
It just feels amazing looking at this trophy and, realizing that this is actually true and I can call myself a Grand Slam champion. I don't think it's going to change. I think it's all going to stay the same. Maybe it's going to change for the next 2 or 3 days. But other than that, I think, I'm going to stay the same. I'm not going to change a lot. And I just feel like it's kind of one of my trademarks now to say that during my speech. In the beginning, I just said it to joke around and, so everyone would laugh at how funny I am and at my humor. But yeah, then after, I kind of realized that, why not to thank yourself, because you're the one that works. You're the one that is doing the job. You're the one that, feeling all the nerves. So, after some time, I've realized that it's actually very important to thank yourself.
Thank yourself, girl. Thank yourself.
Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back. She did that. I love that. Absolutely. Thank yourself, because you're the one doing the work. She did the work. She got the trophy. Quick fact, though. Maya Walinska, the competitor she went up against, she started the French Open ranked 114th and was projected to rise to number 21 in the WTA rankings with her run to the French Open final. Had she had won the Open, it could have gotten her to number 14. That's a drop.
You're talking about a tennis player who was practically not ranked.
Yeah.
Make it to the final.
That's how you do it.
And really, 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 really show up and show out.
Yes, she did. Well,
now,
we're going to be seeing more of her. That's for sure.
One more quick note on Andreeva's age.
What's that?
Bam! Only two were younger when they won their first major.
Wow.
Maria Sharapova at 17 and Emma Raducanu at 18.
Wow. These kids, man. Well, they're not
only
kids.
Two.
Young adults.
Only two were younger than her to win a major.
She's here to stay, because both of those other ladies did their thing. So youth is winning the game. Winning the game. We got to talk about the men's, though, real quick.
Oh, man. The men's was fun. The men's was fun.
So, yeah, over on the men's side, the long wait is officially over because Alexander Zephyroff in an absolute 5-set marathon against Flavio Cobolli. Zephyroff battled through the tension to lift the La Coupe de Moscotel. Something like that. That's the name of the trophy. After years of heartbreaking near misses, he is officially a Grand Slam champion. Here's the champ at the podium. Turn up. Turn up. Auto popping.
To be honest, I'm a little bit drunk already, so I just repeat myself a little bit more than I'm used to, but I'm just happy to be sitting next to this trophy.
You can't hate him. You can't hate him. You can't hate him. I mean, look, I'm winning a championship, and I'm it's my first one, and I've been fighting this whole time for it.
Yes.
I do the exact same thing. Bathe me in champagne, baby.
Turn up. I don't know if I want all the champagne on me like that, but I'm gonna definitely take a bottle or two.
Or two, or three, or four, or
Or
five,
three,
or
or
six.
four, or how many bottles off? What's the song? Bottles off the wall. What's it? 99 bottles.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around.
99 bottles of Moet on the wall. Yay! All right, kids.
You had to take it there. Okay, I see what you did. You set me up with the cheap stuff, and then you took the expensive stuff. I got you.
Don't hate the play, hate the game. Speaking of the game, remember when I said the GOAT is back? Dizzy, last week I said the GOAT is back. The GOAT is back.
I heard you when you said the GOAT is back, but I didn't know the GOAT was back. Like,
oh, she back. She back.
It's one thing to say the GOAT is back, and then it's another thing to see the GOAT being back.
Back like she never left. That's right. Serena Williams, my girl, she walked onto the grass at Queen's Club and reminded the world exactly who she is. Serena teamed up with 19-year-old Canadian phenom Victoria Mboko, and they completely handled the tournament's third seeds in the straight sets, 7-6 and 6-2. Serena, she joked after the match, and she just gave herself a C-. But I don't know how she could do that because she was still cranking out winning serves at 120 miles per hour.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Anyway, she closed out the match with back-to-back aces in her normal fashion.
Next up, the quarterfinals, and what is her ultimate goal? What do you guys think? Is she going to make another Wimbledon run? Like, she is 44 years old. What is on the next chapter for her? Before the match and before the tournament, she was at the podium and she took some questions. And they asked her, "Why are you back?" This was her response.
Okay.
In December, I definitely was not. And then was just talking to a few people and just, chatting about different possibilities of just having fun and, something a little bit different. And so just kept talking. And then I was like, well, why not?
Can you remember the first time you saw Vicky Mboko play and what your impressions were that obviously led you to asking out her to be your doubles partner?
Yeah, I saw her play was it Montreal? I think that was last year or the year before? That was only last year. Wow. So I remember seeing her play, and that's the one she won. Yeah. I was quite impressed with her game. I was impressed with her attitude. What I liked the most about her was that the next time she played, she still kept winning. And so I was like, okay, I love that. It reminded me a lot of myself.
A lot of myself.
That's so cool. If I was Victoria, I would be so hyped up.
I would be a sponge soaking up all the knowledge that I can get from Serena. Like, I need that knowledge.
And what a pro, to be able to, some people can get a little nervous, That's nervous. That you can get nervous. But Victoria, she held her own. Her and Serena, they got the win. We're going to be seeing more of Serena, and I cannot wait. Hopefully, Wimbledon is in the future. I know what is in the immediate future, Dizzy. It is time. It is time.
Not ready. We are not ready. We are not ready for this.
I know I'm not. Because the hype is real, y'all. The fever is here. The concert is happening right now. History is being made as North America takes center stage for the biggest World Cup ever. It all starts this Thursday, June 11th in Mexico City, where co-hosts Mexico opens the tournament against South Africa at the legendary Estadio Azteca. Then on Friday, June 12th, the party spreads across the borders from Canada, welcoming Bosnia and Herzegovina to Toronto, while the U.S. men's national team kicks off their campaign in front of a massive home crowd in Los Angeles. Oh boy, traffic gonna be crazy. They're gonna take on Paraguay. I hope they better win because it's gonna be some traffic. Anyway, 3 host nations, 2 days, and it's going to be absolute pandemonium. Dizzy, where are you celebrating the World Cup? Where are you watching? What's up?
I am doing my best to have all my apps active so that I don't miss a match. The first 2 matches are tomorrow. Mexico against South Africa and South Korea against the Czech Republic. And then you've got four matches on Friday and pretty much 4 matches there on out. 104 matches in total. I am so ready. I am so hyped. I am so looking forward to the U.S. kicking off against Paraguay tomorrow. On Friday. It's going to be insane. I'm going to try to wrap up the podcast with you as quickly as possible, see if I can make it down to Crypto to the kickoff concert. But you know,
plan. Okay.
I'm trying to be a part of the party.
As you should represent.
But you are seeing signs all over LA saying, avoid the freeways tomorrow.
I'm glad this is a friendly reminder to everyone in Los Angeles, including myself. Avoid the freeways tomorrow. Oh, World Cup is in town. The whole world is. All right. Okay. Well, Dizzy, give me a call. Maybe I'll catch a game.
Yeah.
Or not.
You know what? I kind of wish I had a Formula One car to drive around the city.
Ooh.
I'd probably get to my destination faster.
Yeah, probably like 200 miles an hour faster. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's take it to Formula One. Woo, they headed across the pond to the streets of Monte Carlo. Yep. They gave us an absolute ride for the Monaco Grand Prix. Red flags, track surfaces breaking up, and 6 DNFs, including Max Verstappen and local favorite Charles Leclerc. Wait a minute. But of course, Kimi Antonelli, the youngster, he pulled it off. He pulled off his 5th straight victory of the season. The kid has been absolutely unstoppable and continues to be. Oh, and his team, well, they had the fastest pit. If you blink, you might miss this. Watch. Take a long blink. There you go. Pulled right on
1,
in. Zoop,
2.
zoop, 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 zoop.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Did they even do anything? Hold on, let's see this angle. Okay.
They swapped all 4 tires and refilled his tank.
Ooh. Okay, they good. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good angle. Wow. On point. Okay, well, yeah, if your pit is that darn fast.
2.17 seconds. Fastest pit of the day.
I love it. Wish
I wish I could go to the dealer and get my car serviced in 2.1 seconds.
I wish I could just go to Monaco. If you think the Monaco was chaotic, all right, NASCAR said, hold my fuel can, buddy. All right, because the Cup Series rolled in to Michigan International Speedway for the Firekeepers Casino 400, and it was a total war of attrition. Okay, a massive 9-car pileup took out points leader Tyler Reddick early, and a hard crash between Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell bought out a 20-minute red flag. But in the end, it was that man right there, veteran Denny Hamlin, pulling off an unbelievable last to first effort to snag his 3rd win of the year, emotionalizing the victory with a tribute to the late Kyle Busch. Beautiful. Oh, that's really beautiful. That's touching. Well, did you see this race, Dizzy?
I missed this race. I saw the highlights. It was really a rough one in Michigan.
Yeah, that was a lot going on.
But Denny at one point was sitting in last, and he finished first.
And that's amazing.
You know,
he Ricky Bobby that and got.
He did a really great job. These are his words post race.
Joe Gibbs' team just keeps giving me amazing race cars. This national debt to it was just amazing, and at the last run there, it just hammered down. Had a few good restarts, and then once we got to the lead, I was gonna leg it out all I had. The off season, it was rough for me. It was rough for the NASCAR family. We lost a lot of people. This week we lost Gentleman Ned, the original badass of the 11. We're still thinking of Kyle, Samantha, Brexton, Lennox. Just an unbelievable feeling to be able to strap in every week, and I don't take it for granted, this opportunity that I'm in. I just love we're making the best of it.
Beautiful. Great win.
You gotta just love that he's so grateful and so thoughtful, and
yes.
and he keeps he keeps everybody in his thoughts. It's one of those. He's one of those people that you kind of like cannot root against when he's winning.
No, not at all, and I won't be rooting against him in the next race series. You know where they're going next?
I am not sure. I know it's on Sunday, and everything's happening so fast. I am.
You know what? I just realized. So NASCAR's on Prime.
NASCAR's on Fox. NASCAR's on Prime, and NASCAR's also on the WB. It just depends on the race, and I get lost trying to follow.
Yeah, same. All right. Okay. Well, I know where you won't get lost. In that wrestling ring, Dizzy, a lot went down.
A lot went down.
The road to Night of Champions is heating up, everybody. The king and queen of the ring tournaments are delivering absolute chaos. Would you say so, Dizzy? Well, we've got shocking upsets from the weekend and a wild night in Paris. Oh, we're back in Paris. And massive fatal 4-ways locked in for this coming week. All right, so let's kick things off with last Friday's SmackDown from Bologna, Italy. In the Queen of the Ring tournament, Raquel Rodriguez punched her ticket to the semifinals, outlasting Bayley, JC Jane, and Kiana James in a grueling fatal 4-way match. But the real shocker came on the men's side, in a stacked field featuring Damian Priest, Braun Breaker, and Trick Williams. It was the AAA mega champion Dominic Mysterio pulling off a stunning victory to keep his crown dreams alive. Those are some. That's a mighty match there. What happened on Raw?
Oh man, Raw was insane live from Paris. Paris. Excuse me.
Paris in Italy.
And we had in the women's bracket, we had Liv Morgan facing off with Chelsea, Becky, and Alexa Bliss, And it was Liv who pulled out the stunning win and upset, some might say, as she keeps her dreams alive of being Dominic's queen at the end of it all.
Absolutely.
Here are her words post-match.
All right.
Women's World Champion of all time, and now I'm gonna be your queen.
Oh boy.
She claimed it.
And the crowd at Accor Arena went absolutely unglued in the men's match when Seth Rollins had it pretty much won, and Braun Breaker, who had nothing to do in this match, jumps in and spears Seth Rollins, taking him out. Tala Tonga was already taken out. Ricky Saints was trying to take advantage of it, but in jumped in Javon Evans and did his thing. OG Cutter got the win. Biggest win of his career so far. And this sets up Javon Evans to advance in the King of the Ring.
Shout out to Javon. I like him. Well, with those four moving
He bouncy.
on. What do you mean bouncy?
He bouncy. No, that's like his theme song. It's he bouncy.
Oh, that's right. Shows how much I know. Well, I'm still a fan. I'm getting to know him. But Dizzy, with these four moving on, the first round wraps up this week with the final set of blockbusters. This Friday on SmackDown, the final first round block for the women is completely loaded. It is a dream match scenario. Check it out. So Ruka, Lyra Valkyria, Charlotte Flair, and Jade Cargill collide. This is going to be action-packed with these.
I got my money on Jade. I know she was last year's queen, but I got my money on Jade. I think Jade has got to steal it. I think she's got to show up and show out for SmackDown. If you look at who advanced, they're all girls from Raw. It cannot be a girl from SmackDown not advancing in this tournament. My money's on Jade.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe they'll shake it up. I don't know. I kind of like, I'm gonna go with Jade on this one too. Let's see her become queen. What's going on in the men's?
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right.
Oh, we got some big time here.
The match that we have coming up on SmackDown is Jey Uso versus LA Knight versus Royce Keys and Finn Balor.
Okay.
All the hype and all eyes are on Uso and LA Knight, who had a exchange of words on Raw, and they almost got into it. They're gonna kill each other. They're probably gonna cancel each other out, and I think Keys might surprise everybody and sneak in the win. Again, somebody from SmackDown is probably going to advance on the men's side as well.
On the men's side.
But as we look forward to Raw on Monday, Oba Femi versus Dominic Mysterio in the semifinal.
That's
next Raw.
Okay.
And just listen to what they had to say.
All right.
No, that Rey Mysterio is your father. Next week, I will introduce you to your daddy.
No, he didn't. Daddy. Okay, all right. This is gonna be an interesting one.
Oh boy.
Okay, Mysterio. All right. Well,
Dom's got a big task ahead if he wants to dream of being king. I don't know how he's going to cheat his way out of that one, but look, all I know is that I know nothing and that anything is possible. So I believe in Dom. I believe Dom will not fail his guarita. I believe also that there's a Brock Lesnar lurking around that could end up messing with Oba.
Still.
He's lurking.
Okay. All right.
He's lurking.
Okay. Well, we'll stay tuned. Keep locked in on the WWE and bring you the update next week. But for now, we're going to move on because it is this day in sports history. That's why we like to educate you a little bit, educate ourselves as well. So today, June 10th, except we're going to do June 10th, 1978, jockey Steve Coffin, he rode the horse, affirmed, to victory in the Belmont Stakes, securing the 11th Triple Crown in horse racing history by winning the race by a nose. Okay, so we just had the Belmont Stakes, a week ago or so. Golden Tempo won that one, and that was his second Triple Crown jewel of the year. After winning the Kentucky Derby, the trainer, he sat Golden Tempo instead of racing him at the Preakness. We even got a historic note here. How do you say the trainer's name? Cherie DeVoe. I think that's how you do it.
Cherie DeVoe.
DeVoe. That's a beautiful name. Well, Cherie's Golden Tempo's trainer was the very first female trainer to win 2 of Triple Crown races in the same calendar year. So we got some female power going on. Took it back in history with the affirmed. Dizzy, if you had a horse, what would you name it?
If I had a horse, I would name him Mr. Ed.
All right. All right. That's a throwback there. That is a throwback. Nick at Night fans. All right, guys. Let's keep it pushing. We gotta really.
That was good. That was good. You know that was good.
No, because it went over some people's heads, probably.
Oh boy.
Mr. Ed. All right.
A horse is a horse, of course.
I was trying to think of the jingle, but I couldn't. You got it. Now it's gonna be in my head. All right. All right. Showing our age, Dizzy. Let's close the show on a nice note, on a very thoughtful, nice story here. Every community has its heroes, but the story of Lamar and Jency Sparks are in a whole nother league of their own. This was such a sweet story. That wonderful young woman right there in the middle of that picture, that's Jency Sparks. That's Lamar's sister. And the other night she got to give her brother a ride to home plate after his 6th homer of the year. Take a look at this video.
About to see one of the most beautiful moments in firefighter history.
That's easily the #1 moment in my career for sure. That one takes the cake.
That is his little sister, Jency, and she's about to give Lamar the ride back home, recreating a moment from their childhood.
Jency would always be at my games, my Little League games. All the little kids would run the bases after our games, and she'd always be interested in doing so. One day I kind of caught her looking out there at all the kids running around, so I jumped on the back of her wheelchair and drove her around the bases for the first time, and then after that, she was like, I want to do this every time. That leads up to the night before we flew to Corpus Christi. I was kind of laying there in bed. I was kind of thinking, what could make this weekend special? You know, my whole family's coming, a lot of friends are coming. I started going through pictures and I came across that one. I was like, is there a way to get her on the field and take me around the bases? And I kind of thought about it for a while. I was like, the only way she could do that is by hitting a home run.
Lamar Sparks!
Kind of took my time getting out of the box a little bit longer than I normally do to try and give her enough time to get out there. Then I kind of slowly trotted around the bases to obviously give her some more time. And I happened to look over and saw her coming out in the field, and that's when all the emotion and everything hit me.
One of the most beautiful moments!
Getting to sit back on that chair and listening to my family, my firefighter family, the crowd in the stands, the guys on the other team, getting to listen to them cheer, not just for me, but for her, was powerful.
I've got tears in my eyes, man.
I don't really have words for it. It's something I've been wanting to recreate for a long time now, and finally I'm in a league, I'm in a place where I can recreate that.
Watching the way my little sister grew up with a smile on her face, no matter what situation she was in, her strength growing up is something that I admired. As an older brother, I got to watch. She's extremely strong, extremely caring. She's always there. #1 supporter for sure. Ride or die.
That was, I want to call my brother. brother now and my sisters. Wow. Very touching. Awesome. Awesome brother. Awesome sister. Awesome family. I gotta go check out one of these games, Dizzy.
Shout out to the Banana League. Shout out to
Yeah,
the
the
Banana
Banana
League. That was absolutely, it's rare that a league that's kind of a spoof on a sport
Yeah.
brings such nice moments, and that was absolutely,
Yeah. Love to
I'm
see
not
it.
crying, you're crying.
No, you're definitely crying. I see your mask looks like it's drooping a bit. Keep blinking. More tears are going to come. And that is okay because that was a touching story. I'm going to say, Dizzy, that is a wrap for this episode. Dizzy, we're currently at halftime. Spurs are up. I'm just throwing that out there.
They won't be. Go Knicks.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get on out of here. Let's get you guys out of here. We want to thank you for stopping by. We're here Wednesday, live, 6 p.m. Pacific, bringing you all the updated news on sports from the past week. Hope to see you next week. Like, subscribe, follow. Catch you later. Oh, and thank you, Dizzy.
They be talking, 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 talking.